Oh, boys and girls, things went massively wrong towards the end of the last stream, and we have tumbled down the table from what looked like a guaranteed European qualification position. We're in the worst form we've been in for a gazillion years, and now we play the only good team left in the Conference League. And if we can find a way past Roma, who we've already beaten twice in the group stage, if we can find a way past Roma, I think we turn it all around with a nice European competition win. That would be very pleasant if we can do that. What the hell? What the hell happened on Monday afternoon? Who's responsible for this? I blame you lot. We signed our record signing, showy forward. We spent all that money. We brought in 3 new strikers. We spent all the money, and look at the state of that. Things were going so well before that as well. This is the shape of our season so far. We were comfortable, top 17, and we've just been in free fall. We are probably the worst form team in the league. I haven't actually checked. We're not. We're actually only 14th. The Premier League is a weird thing because we've been in that horrible form. We're still only 5 points behind Manchester City, who are in 7th place. Now, presumably, they're not going to be catchable. West Ham might be, though, who are on the same number of points in 6th place. I think it's going to be a challenge to get into Europe this year. Remember, the board have set us the goal of avoiding relegation, so we're already on 39 points. We're not going to get relegated. The season is already good. But it's not been going so well just now. But we can salvage it. We can salvage it by beating Roma, winning the Conference League. Look, there's nobody else good left in it apart from Roma. If we can beat Roma, we can win this tournament. And winning this tournament not only gets us a trophy, but gets us back into Europe next year. And that's what we're looking for. Fingers crossed. We play Roma immediately, pretty much. I think that's our first game up. Oh no, what is this? Let's just I don't even know. I do not know what we're supposed to do about this situation. At least we play top of the table Chelsea between the 2 Roma games. Maybe we get a little bit of RNG luck today, because that's the weird way this season's gone. We had a terrible stream at the start of the season. Then we had a great stream where we won almost every game. Then we had a terrible stream on Monday. So I'm hoping the RNG just swings back round in our direction, and we're going to have a fantastic stream today, end up finishing 8th in the Premier League and winning the Conference League. That'd be perfect if we can somehow pull all that off. But with Juarez missing chances like that, I'm not holding out any hope. What was the name of my BT engineer? I've said to him he needs to request Jeffrey. But Jack lives a long way away from where I live, so presumably Jeffrey's geographical region that he works within probably doesn't cover Jack down there in the south where Jack lives. Right, come on. Let's have a goal just before half-time. That'd be beautiful. Oh, we're going to do it as well. Larios! He scored our first ever goal in the Premier League. He scored our first ever goal in Europe. And he scored our first ever goal in a European knockout game as well. Pablo Larios is a big game player, which is remarkable considering we signed him from Spurs. Lovely, lovely stuff. We have won a football match, everybody. We have come to Rome and won a football match. Maybe when Zealand's in the UK, I convince him to come and play counter-attack with me. And that can be mine and Zealand's first ever YouTube collaboration. Playing a game that's not Football Manager. Network games evergreen. As much about the interaction between you guys as the actual game itself. I agree. I think it will be fine. I think it'll be quite funny that none of us will have any idea what's going on. I was busy walking to and from the car. Well, luckily, because Centre Parks is great and everything. This is terrible, by the way. Because Centre Parks is great and everything is all on site. I didn't need to go near the car again until the end of the week because we got everything we needed right there. Unless we score here, in which case we might start caring about the league again. Oh, we care about the league again. Is it offside? Oh, can we get a Beyblade manager game? I've never used a Beyblade. I need to order one for myself. We can Beyblade each other. Oh, it has been allowed. It'll probably be taken by the police as an unknown package. That's why you have to be creative. I mean, that's a winning YouTube video. creatively hiding an unmarked package in an airport. Oh, Fleming made another save. Fleming made another save. Fleming has turned into the best goalkeeper in the world. Look at the state of that. If that doesn't scream Fleming man of the match, I don't know what does. If only it hadn't been a complete balls up between him and the defenders that cost us the goal. Biggest match in St Andrews' history. And Leamington themselves are in for the big match against Roma in the Conference League. We're 1-0 up from the first leg. A win here puts us into the quarter-final of the Conference League. European glory. It's so close. Not understanding English would stop you being able to save a football. Yeah, but not speaking the language really does handicap performances in FM. You see it time and time again. And Devon Creel puts us 1-0 up on the night. This will be 4 consecutive wins over Roma this season. Roma are just, they're not on Leamington's level. Is the Theodrome going to be 17 or 19k? We won't know until the end of the season. Probably 19. Oh, come on! Really want a name in the game for FM23. What do I need to do? You just need to hang around in the streams and collect Kev points. So the more you're in the streams, the more Kev points you get. If you get to 100,000 Kev points, you can cash them in for a player. We're 3-0 up. Easy. What was the old Soccer AM thing? Come on. Can we have a challenge, Roma? What is this? We're at it again. We're going for another one. Save some goals for the Premier League, lads. Come on. This lot are done. We don't need to score anymore against them. Save these goals. I would be fuming. I mean, I was fuming when it happened to me. And they don't get it because you have to be careful because you can't tell them you're using it as a business line because then they'll charge you more. So you can't say, I need this for work because then they'll try and put the prices up again. So you have to be very careful what you yell at them. It's just personal use. I stream for fun. That's why you don't trust BT. I mean, to be fair, most of us don't have a choice but to use BT. If we want fibre to home, they're the only option. There's no Virgin Media in my area. Generally, if you're in a Virgin Media area, you probably get Virgin Media. Sky's actually got a lot better for me. The thing is with Sky, they don't do the mega fast stuff, do they? I get... If it's just me using it, and not Andy absolutely rinsing it and Anna streaming in 4K, I'll get a gig download. 1,000 meg download and probably, I don't know what I get as upload. 500-600. It's pretty much instant for me to upload a YouTube video. I think he's uploading his YouTube videos on mobile, but it's not going to be stable enough to stream on. What a win that was, by the way. 7-1 on aggregate. We were worried about that. Never a reason to worry. But, you know, need it for work. We're first out of the hat here. There's 3 Scottish teams in this. We'll have any of them, please. That'll do. Leamington versus Hearts. Beautiful. Semi-final draw as well. So Hibs or Sporting versus Leamington or Hearts. The Hibs and Hearts fans are looking at that thinking, oh, won't this be exciting? Everyone else is going, well, that's a Leamington versus Sporting semi-final. And then the 2 Portuguese teams, one of them will face either Stuttgart or Celtic. There we go. Right. Roma are 10th in Serie A. So they are the Italian equivalent of us. Oh, here we go. We've got to go back to the diamond. We had a good run, but I am unwilling to experiment. The diamond is back, everybody. There we go. New tactic time. We have an entirely new tactic, everybody. Here we go. Oh, we've got one of the best wonder kids in the world. We've got 4 of the best wonder kids in the world. Wow. Koenig, who we signed in January, is the 7th best wonder kid in the world. Showy forward is number 12. Rodriguez is number, what number? 31. He's out on loan at Powock at the moment. Hopefully coming back with a work permit. And Vold is number 44. There you go. That's how you do it, boys and girls. Now we just need to scout the rest of them, especially these ones that are still in South America. They are prime for the stealing. We have, this was earlier in the year, this was advertised to us as an excellent golden generation youth intake, and I remember scoffing. And what do you know, it's a below average youth intake. Derwin McDowell is a central midfielder with a fantastic, I love Derwin, that's a great name. Oh, a left winger, we needed a left winger. Harry Matthews, you need a surname. But we'll see. If you end up any good, we'll sort you out of a surname. And then Dwayne Quarry is a striker. A little striker, only 5'8". He needs some bulk on him. Right, come on, let's beat Derby. Back with the diamond. I was 5'2" at late 14, 6'2" at 16. Wow. I was 6'2" by 14 and haven't grown since. I should have gone into the doctors at 15 and said, look, I've stopped growing. What can you do about it? If I'd have got another 2 years, if I'd have grown a foot from age 14, I'd have been in the NBA, or I'd be a professional wrestler or something, or at least in a circus as like some kind of tall, freaky man. If there's one thing I'm not getting involved in, it's tulips. I grew up less than 10 miles from Spalding, the tulip capital of the UK. You're not going to tell me these Dutch tulips are better than Spalding tulips. I'm from Lincolnshire. I'm a Spalding tulip man. I might take some Spalding tulips with me, just to show everybody that Spalding tulips are better than stupid Dutch tulips. There you go. Chapman's tactical gamble pays off. I mean, it was a big gamble. I had no idea. Anything could have happened. We dropped the DM back. Anything could have happened. What a gamble. But it did pay off. We have recovered. Devon Creel, we will of course try and loan for another year. Oh, Chelsea want to play him in the first team. We do have a £32 million optional future fee, which I think we probably have to just pay this summer, assuming we have a £32 million budget, which we're going to be pretty close. I think we just buy Devon Creel. Those of you who are writing the same thing in the chat, I mean, it's done now, isn't it? Should we try to avoid drawing attention to it? Or should we keep typing it over and over again in the chat so that someone goes and checks? Right, come on then, let's do a football. So you do a football, boys and girls. Come on! 32 in my home office with the floor fan and tower fan on. Wowzers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, it's easy. It is easy. Bin report. The bins were all done very early today. They were done well before the stream started. It was black bin. Is it black? What colour are my rubbish bins? I don't think they are black. Are they? Is it black? I think it is black. It was black bin day. Rubbish. General waste today. And it's gone. Beefy, what are you doing? Come along now, Beefy. It was 29 when I turned it on. If we can get down to like 21, 22, I might turn it off again and remove some of the background noise to make Chris's job a little easier. This is where we all turn up for the away leg. Everyone turns up with Heartbreakers t-shirts on. Surely we don't have to play the away leg. It seems like such a waste of a flight. That, boys and girls, is called doing a football. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And now we're going to qualify for the Europa League by winning the Conference League. And then we're going to win the Europa League to qualify for the Champions League. And then we're going to win the Champions League without ever finishing in the top 4 of the Premier League. And that would be awesome. It even has an airplane mode on it for me to use it whilst we fly. I probably won't need it on an hour's flight to Amsterdam. We look to qualify for Europe for next year the conventional way. Beefy, you special, special boy. Oh, Beefy, 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 Beefy. Rename him Wanter. I quite like that. Just keep a tally of all the goals he scores for us in his name. Can I do a verbal save rundown? I mean, I can give you a really quick version. We got promoted a lot. Now we're in the Premier League, and now we're trying to win the Conference League. If you want more detail than that, there are highlights videos on LOLLUJO 2 on YouTube. Only 97 parts, so it's really quick and easy to catch up with. The first 40 or so parts of Leamington are on the main YouTube channel. They were the first 40 parts of Non-League to Legend. Then we split the universe, and we stayed at Leamington here on Twitch with highlights on LOLLUJO 2, and then we moved to Peterborough on YouTube. Right. Oh, we do get Hibs in the next round. Are Celtic still in on the other side of the draw? Oh, Celtic have bottled it. So I guess we're looking at a Stuttgart final if we get that far, which, I mean, Hearts are nowhere near as good as Hibs. So Hibs is going to be more of a challenge. Dual delights of being able to book a spot in a European final whilst also making their rivals look like silly gooses if they can beat the team that put 8 past Hearts. Of course, we've just got all eyes on the final. Come on! It's the amount of body heat I'm giving off. Oh my word! That, boys and girls, is our backup centre-back in a European semi-final. Would you like a bit of this? He took the free kick. It ends up with Juarez on the right, on the left-hand side, who crosses it back over to Sparks, who hits it first time on the volley into the top corner. Oh, and it's a penalty as well. We want 8. We want 8. Is the camera out of focus? It is. Hold on. He doesn't like my glasses. That should have fixed it. There we go. It doesn't recognise my eyes if I'm wearing glasses. Braga still beating Stuttgart, but that'll do for a first leg. 2-0 up, away from home. Bring them back to Birmingham. Stuff 7 past them. Bring on the final. I don't even know where the final is. And there's loads of players out there who'll sign for Newcastle, but those two don't necessarily cross over in a lot of places. Chamberlain to Newcastle would be a great signing. He'd have to actually start every week at somewhere like Newcastle, though. Has he ever done that in his career? Has he got that in him, starting every week? That's what I'm hinting at with Oxlade-Chamberlain. He just picks up injuries too much, doesn't he? I don't think he's a 40-game-a-season player, even if he is one of the best players in at the club. Right, just got to beat Hibs. We beat Hibs. We are in a European final. Leamington in a European final. What will they think of next? It's mayonnaise. Or I will allow nays as an option, but you're not calling it mayo in my presence. I just won't allow it. Sounds like a Vin Diesel impersonator. Do you mean Kevin Diesel, which I assume is his full name? It's a Conference League final. Everyone wants a mouthful. Come on! Oh, it's 6 past Hibs. What time is it? 6 past Hibs. That's what time it is, boys and girls. It is Stuttgart in the final. Look at all this money we're getting from this cup run. Estadio del Dragão, Porto. Is that Porto's ground? It is Porto's ground. We're off to Portugal. Well, I'm kind of glad we're not playing Braga then. So how good is Stuttgart? Stuttgart are 10th in the Bundesliga, so they are literally German Leamington. This trophy's got our name on it. 10th in the Premier League versus 10th in the Bundesliga. I can see why they felt the need to add a 3rd European tournament so we don't miss out on games like this one. Oh, Pablo Larios. My word. He is having a season against his former club as well. For anyone who knows me in real life, I mean, you hear Ben and Matt in particular mention how they like Kev but don't like LOLLUJO, because there's quite a big anyone who watches both of my channels sees 2 completely different sides of me. The content you get on the Kevin Chapman channel is very different to That person is very different to the person that you get on stream or on a LOLLUJO video. So I just get into the role. I become LOLLUJO and crack on. That was a good pass. I will give you that. But because of stupid Tottenham winning the Carabao Cup, 7th doesn't give a Conference League spot this year. Yeah, Spurs have won the Carabao Cup. So, although we could finish 7th again like we did last year, that won't get us into Europe. So our only hope of Europe is winning the Conference League and qualifying for the Europa League that way. Oh, team meeting. Horrific. We're not expected to win. They're very happy about it. Good. You do a team meeting. Who's the best player on my side? What, in my team? At the moment, probably Larios. 50,000 people. That's a lot of people turning up to watch Leamington play. Oh, I'm really nervous for this. This is horrible. Please let us win, Football Manager. I'd really like to play in Europe again next year. It'll have such a big impact on this summer's transfers. It's probably the difference between signing Creole permanently or not, for example. We've never played in a game of this magnitude before. They've got a lady playing up front. That person is called Marie-Louise. They have a lady in their team. We've all been distracted by them having a lady. And they've scored a goal because of it. Good. Barachi is injured. So if we get a 4th sub for extra time, that's him rather than one of the strikers who's got to come off. Of course it's 0-0. Of course it's extra time. Oh, it's all hideous. Right, come on. Come on, come on. Kadrich header! Oh! Oh! I hate penalties. I can't believe it's going to penalty shootout. That's horrible. Encourage. This is even more horrible, though. If they score here, this is going to be heartbreaking. This would mean no Europe next year. If we don't get into Europe next year, we've got to qualify for the Champions League. There's no excuses. Oh, no. Oh, Fleming. What a man. What a save by Fleming. Oh, my goodness me. He's been criticised all season, but we've seen some performances from him this afternoon. What a save that was. Oh. We've got to believe with Fleming in goal going into a penalty shootout, the way he's played this afternoon. I don't understand the turnaround from him. It's bonkers. Ah! Kick it far. Right. Penalties then. Lovely. Really wanted penalties. I need a wee. Right, come on, Fleming. Prove everybody wrong. We always had a good goalkeeper. Come on, Goo. Goo, 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 Goo. I would love Fleming to be the hero today. That would be perfect. Come on, hero Fleming. Oh. Juarez, the new boy, the new number 10. Hasn't really been anything special just yet. Oh, my word, that's a good penalty. What a confident penalty that is. Right, this is the one he saved. Look at that look in his eyes. He is ready to save a penalty. Oh, he's missed it! Come on, Devon. An actual name in the game player in a European final. This never happens. Devon Creel. We're not spending £32 million on him this summer. Back to Fleming again. Come on! Fleming with the save. Oh! Sparksy. Come on now. And now it's back to Fleming to make himself a channel legend. One more save from Fleming and we don't even need Beefy. He made an extraordinary save in the 120th minute to send us into this penalty shootout. He saved one and intimidated one out of the goal in this penalty shootout so far. We've got to slow the speed down. Slow the speed down. Come on, Fleming. Do your thing. Come on now. Oh, I see. Oh, It's all on Beefy then. Put the speed back up. Oh. Oh. Come on, Beefy. Beefy. If Beefy scores, we are champions of Europe. Asterisk. One of the European competitions. But it's basically the same. Come on, Beefy. Come on, Beefy. Come on. I'm on the edge of my seat. Literally on the edge of my seat. Come on! Oh, what a wonderful thing! Oh my goodness me. We've only gone and won the Europa Conference League, the big one. Champions of Europe, asterisk. Come on. Look how happy I am stood there. I'm over the moon. We all have to be quiet about this on Twitter so we don't spoil it for the people who watch on YouTube. Champions of Europe. Who's doing the cartwheel? It's Cooper, I think that is number 2, doing the cartwheel. That's the final thing he'll ever do in a Leamington shirt. We're moving him on this summer. But oh my goodness me, we're champions of Europe. I want to clarify 2 things before tour at 4. We need to know what our transfer budget is and did we actually get into Europe? Right, Verratti only had a bruised ankle. He could have stayed on. We got 4 million. Showy forward drops expectation to be registered for Europe. Yeah, we won it without you, Showy. We got medals. Lovely, lovely medals. Look at it. 3 Tur got a medal. Did I get a medal? Smith hails a true Leamington legend. Yes, I am. Am I on the legends list? Was I before? I imagine I probably was. I'm pretty legendary. Yeah, the board are pleased. Fleming is a superhero. What a man. Another fantastic performance from him. Piles of money coming in. And there's your confirmation. We've qualified for Europe. We are in the Europa League next year. We enter straight into the group stage. None of this qualifying nonsense. So fingers crossed that's going to reflect in a bigger budget for us, which hopefully we'll get now. Benfica want now, or Benfica can do when we'll do the transfers on Friday. We'll quickly race through this because we want, in fact, we're going to really quickly. Fleming gets signing of the season, as you would expect. We just want the budget. Yeah, this is all good stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, look at all that sponsorship money. Where has that come from this year? That's beautiful. There's your team of the season. Player of the year is Weaver. Yeah, all this stuff seems right. Larios as top scorer is, and goal of the season as well. He doesn't just score lots of goals. He scores all the goals. Do we get the budget? Have we really got to go through all this to find the budget? Come on. I usually like to dwell on all this. We'll go back and look at some of this on Friday's stream. What is our plan for next season? What did I just agree to? Avoid a relegation battle still. I don't think the squad are going to be happy with that, but mid-table. There you go. They're happy with mid-table. And we want to reach the knockout stages. Aren't being ambitious enough. Fine. We'll win the thing then. I mean, I guess we are champions of Europe. Asterisk. End of season break. Training camp destination. We're off to China for Goo. We're going to spend all summer in China doing our media work with Goo. Weaver wins Europa Conference League Player of the Season. Not bad for a player we signed when we were in League One, I think. And now we just need the budget. Here we go. Budget. We need 32 million to sign Creel, but we want more than that. Our budget, bearing in mind we're moving back to the Theodrome as well next season. Our budget for next season is... Where's the end stream button? Obviously, I'm not that much of a monster. Would I ever do such a thing? What kind of monster would do... What? Kev, surely not. No! Ooh. Is he a monster? Could I? Dare I? Ooh, maybe. There it is. Oh, my word. Friday is going to be fun with a capital PH. Look at the state of that.